So this series or this season finale wasn't too exciting to me. I don't know. Do you think it's gonna come back? I am your girl Talisa Rae. What's up? How you doing? Ray of Sunshines. Today we're reviewing season 1, episode number 8 of Southern Charm New Orleans. Better late than pregnant. I believe it is the season finale. This was the last one. If it's your first time visiting my channel, what up though? Go ahead, click that red subscribe button to be a ray of sunshine. Everybody, click the notification bell so you're alerted of the videos I upload, because Claus is coming back and we're here for it. Anyway, so we start off with John prepping for the Gian and John event, the party that would be happening. And I'm all like, why does he always got on tight pants and no shirt? Like, I know he got a body, but sometimes them pants is just too tight. And I think those was just thermals, but I'm also thinking about at the end at the party, like, why was your pants so tight? Do they have to be that tight? Do they? Huh? Anyway, so we see Tamika and she meets Rachel, Susan, and Reagan for lunch or early breakfast or early lunch or whatever. Baby, have a cocktail because you grown. You know, they start talking about cocktail. Have a French 45 because you're grown and you can. She brings up the conversation about Gian and what happened at Reagan's party and was just saying where she stood. But they all said to her, well, you're more like Gian than you think. You got a lot more in common than you think, and you really may owe her an apology for the things that you said. Like, be the bigger person, okay? All right. We also see Tamika be more involved with Rainey this episode by taking her to Susan's radio station, which I love that whole little interview and that little conversation, and she is a definite natural at it. And I was like, I'm so glad to see her open up about being in a predominantly white school, predominantly all white school, and the only black girl there, black kid there, black girl, whatever. But that they actually talked to her about it and seeing how she felt, knowing that it could potentially cause a problem. I hope that next season they decide to try and get her into some kind of dance, some kind of ballet, some kind of something, some kind of mentoring, something where black girls are, you know, I mean, you're part of the upper echelon of New Orleans, Tamika, so you can find something that she could do where there would be, I'm sure there's a Jack and Jill around there, but what, you're too busy? But what, you're too busy for Jack and Jill? Do y'all know what Jack and Jill is? Look it up. So then we see Barry, and Barry, I love a man that can cook and clean, and she talks to Barry about, you know, what's happening and what, you know, and he was proud to see that she was actually listening and whatnot. Then you saw Justin, and him and Kelsey are now moving into his mom's house, which I really feel is a really bad idea. And it was kind of shown when they started having a conversation where Kelsey was showing that, hey, wait a minute, everything has been about you. I've been very supportive of you, but you have yet to begin to include me in the decisions. It was we're living in your mom's house that's being renovated. We're at your parents' house is being renovated. Now while it's being renovated, we're staying here at your parents' house again. And all of these are your choices. When am I going to be included? In addition, I can't even help you with any of the workings or the behind the scenes renovations because I have no say. I'm just the girlfriend. Like, I was proud of her actually showing that she spoke up, because for a minute, like the first few episodes, I thought, I really hope that you're not real mousy. I mean, you ain't got to be loud and boisterous like me, but you definitely need to be able to stand your ground and hold your own and be able to communicate. And Justin did say he admired that about her. But like I was saying, they were arguing and Mom could hear him, and here comes Mom, right? And though Mom may have given some impartial advice, right? I'm not sure if I agree that it was that she had impartiality. That is still her son. I always tell my son, though, I'm a woman first, so I'm going to tell you when you're wrong. But she in my house. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go against the grain. Like, that's going to be hard. I don't want to rock the ship. I don't want to rock the boat because I don't want to be in your business. But if I hear something later, I feel like Mom should have waited and addressed it with Justin directly and told him about himself, because I'm a woman first. I tell Royal all the time, I'm a woman first, and when you're wrong, you're wrong, okay? Before I was ever your mother, I was a woman. And then I was kind of disappointed that she started talking about it with his mom, and I was like, these conversations aren't ones that you want to start having with his mother. Am I wrong? Do you guys agree? Or is this stuff that she should just start divulging about how she feels about her son and the actions that he's taken? Do you think that that was a good idea? Let me know down below in the comments. I want to know what you think. Y'all know what I think. Then we see Miss Reagan, and Miss Reagan seems to be at home, you know, in the kitchen making gumbo, you know, making dinner, making food, being domestic for her family, which is Jeff and the 2 dogs. And what we see is that they all said she's a good cook, and it looks like she did really well with that gumbo. But we also find out that she's not ready to have children, where Jeff is. Jeff is like, his biological clock is ticking because he thinks his life expectancy is shorter than that of a man who's never played football before, with all the injuries that occur. He's ready to have children, but she's all like, now is not the time for her to have children. I'm in law school, you know, this budding career that I'm embarking on, this new, you know, journey that I'm starting. It's not really the time for me to have children. And I just want to know, you know, it kind of just seems, I don't know. I guess I just don't like Reagan at all, because to me, every time she says stuff, it seems selfish. Even though what she's saying makes sense, it just seems selfish. And I could see where maybe possibly everything was about him when he was in the league. She should have been in fucking school then, right? Like, I get it. But while he's in spring training and all that shit, you could have been in school and you could have met up after. Like, as women, we need to learn how to find appropriate balance for ourselves and for our families. We always put people in front of us. Work on it if you ain't working on it already. Sis, seriously. Like, take some time for yourself. Go get a manicure, go get a pedicure, go get a massage. Do something for yourself. Make yourself feel good. Whoa, wow. Whoa, wow. We are at the party. So prior to the party, Tamika gets a call from Reagan, and she's 8 days late. She thinks that she might possibly be pregnant. And so they're all like, oh my God. Well, Rachel has a pregnancy test, and she's going to bring it. Y'all know who Rachel is, right? The black girl, cute girl, sound of reason, voice of reason, sometimes inappropriately dressed. Anyway, she's going to bring the pregnancy test. Barry's standing right there, and Reagan's like, please don't tell Barry. And Barry's all like, whatever, you know. And I'm all like, see, now, most relationships, we know that if you're overhearing the conversation and it says don't say nothing, you're supposed to pretend like you didn't hear shit. Well, let's talk about the venue, and then we'll get right on into everything. First off, I want to say that it looked absolutely gorgeous. Everybody looked nice and elegant and classy. Like, come on, somebody, have an event like that so that I can get dressed and wear my good duds and walk and sashay, honey, like I am be all end all the shit, okay? I love that. So the biggest thing really was two big things. One of which was Reagan and her situation about being pregnant. The other was Tamika and Gian. Well, first things first. Barry was absolutely wrong, in my opinion, to go and tell Jeff that he overheard Tamika and Reagan on the phone and she's 8 days late. He instantly lit up. Like, oh my God, I might possibly could be a father. Like, instantly, he lit up. And not only did he light up, he went over directly to Reagan and told Reagan, and she had said she did not want him to know. She did not want him to get his hopes up too high because they've had so many letdowns. Now, I can commend her for that. I really can. And I was just like, why would you do that, Barry? What was it? What's the significance? I know you want your friend to be happy, but what's the significance of you saying something? Because just like what we saw, she wasn't pregnant. So they all go into the bathroom and they huddle together while hold her dressed up while she takes a pee on the stick. And we know, women, with your good friends, that is what we do. We will be in there holding the dress. If we need to hold the stick, we will. And be like, bitch, don't pee on my finger. Like, that's the kind of shit that we do when we are really friends. So I liked to see that, and that they were like, okay, they're real friends. You know what I mean? But I knew instantly that she wasn't pregnant by the reaction of all of them, because we knew that Reagan didn't want to have children, and we knew that Tamika thought that it wasn't the best time for them to start having children based on Reagan's life. So I knew immediately that she wasn't pregnant. And when she told Jeff, you could definitely see that he was disappointed. He was a little sad. And he was like, well, I'll give you a hug. And she was like, I'm fine, I'm fine. He needed the hug. She should have recognized that he was excited and he needed the hug, that he needed the reassurance that it was okay and that we will have a baby, just not right now. I don't like her, and I don't like the way her or Tamika, I don't like their delivery with a lot of the things that they say. But listen, that's just me. And Tamika's about my age, close damn near to it. So I just be like, she should know better with a lot of this shit. But I will say that I was very proud of her to take a moment and pull Gian to the side. Now, I thought that it was inappropriate for her dumb ass to be like, Gian, if you could throw the cake in anybody's face, whose face would you throw it in? Can you tell me the point of that? Can you tell me the validity? No, the reasoning behind that? Because I haven't found it yet. If you know, let me know down below in the comments. Was she expecting Gian to be like, bitch, you? But she was like, we have to throw it in our own face because we need to self-reflect first. Now, I like that about Gian, because I'm a big look at the house before you start throwing rocks at it, or throwing stones somewhere else. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say, but y'all get it. Look in the mirror before you start talking about somebody else's flaws. But back to what I was saying, I was really proud of Tamika for taking the step to pull her away from the crowd and have the conversation. And we learned that she now knows how to apologize. She struggled there a little bit, but she did say, I'm sorry, I should not have said anything about your marriage. That was wrong of me. We've known each other for 20 years. Because was it Susan or Sunny? One of those S's said, you're going to have a lot of interactions with each other. So you're going to need to fix it. And I'm so glad that Gian was receptive and acceptive of the olive branch that Tamika was given. Then they all went through and gave whatever they thought about the season. Well, here's what I think about the season. I was excited about it. I do like the characters. I like that there's just enough mess. I like that there's a good mix of there's some white people and black people, right? That's a good mix. 3 black, 2 white is the mix for the actual main characters and not the friends of Southern Charm New Orleans. I did like that. I do think, though, that I'm going to need a little more spice. I hope they come back for another season, because normally the first season is them getting their feet wet to see if people are going to watch it or people looking. I'm looking, I'm checking for it, but I need to see more of it. Yes? I need to see more of it. What did you guys think about this season? Did you enjoy it? Are you here for it? Are you looking forward to next season? Because I'm really hoping like fucking Justin asked Kelsey to marry him or she leaves him. I'm really thinking, oh shit. Let me back up. I'm so glad that Barry got some from Tamika in the bathroom. Y'all, I'm so glad that he got some in the bathroom. Yes, get you some. And looks like she's very much relaxed. And that is exactly probably why she was so fucked up in the head all the time anyway. Because she needed to release pressure. She needed to release the pressure because pressure busts pipes. Okay, so now I'm done. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about a minute ago. Let me know what you think about the entire episode, the entire season. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you for watching my review of Southern Charm New Orleans Season 1, Episode 8, the finale. Better late than Preggers. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll see you on the next video.